welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is the Harvey Nichols goodie bag, gift with purchase. So today we're going to do a little bit of time travel. This is actually from autumn 2022. I bought this back in October. Haven't yet got around to filming the video. You'll see I'm trying to catch up between Christmas and New Year and push out all those kind of goodie bags that I haven't yet got a chance to unbox. So hopefully you're still with me. You're still interested to know what came in this gift. But first of all, I'm going to let you know what I bought to get the gift. So this gift is worth over £330 and it was complimentary when you spent £225 on 2 or more beauty products. So I got 2 products. One was the Harvey Nichols advent calendar. I'll put a card here if you haven't yet watched the unboxing of that, but I did get it with the calendar. The other item I bought, because I had to buy 2 things, don't forget, to get the gift, so even though I spent over £225 with the advent calendar because that was £250, I had to buy something else as well. So I picked up one of my favourites, and this is such an amazing product. This is just £5.50. It's by The Ordinary and it's the niacinamide 10% and zinc 1% serum. So this I originally discovered, I think it was the 2020 or the 2021 Cult Beauty advent calendar I originally got it in, and I was just blown away by this stuff. And I use some pretty expensive products, but this is one that is always in my routine. So it's just a nice lightweight serum. I use a couple of drops every morning and evening, and then that way it's not like sticky or anything, and this just really helps stop breakouts, makes your skin a little bit glowier, a bit healthier, and I would definitely recommend it. If you've never tried it, try it, it's brilliant. And what have you got to lose for £5.60? So in this video we're going to unbox the gift, we're going to talk through everything, and I'll let you know my thoughts. So it comes in this super cute little tote bag, and you can see that compared to the size of my head, it's not like your normal standard size tote bag, and it has got kind of shorter handles, but it's a nice little size, and it says HN Beauty on the front. And there are a whole load of items in here. So the first product is from Augustinus Bader. It's the eye cream with TFC8 3ml or 0.1 fluid ounce. So it's super teeny tiny. In this size it's worth around about £22. I haven't yet tried this product. I've tried lots of products from the Augustinus Bader line, like the moisturiser and stuff, and I find it's nice enough. It's nothing to write home about, and I personally wouldn't pay what they charge for these products, but I know lots of people love them. So let me know if you've tried the eye cream, because I haven't yet, but it will be a nice one to try out because I know their products, like I said, they're pretty good. They're just pretty pricey. Then we've got a product from Chantecaille. It's the Hibiscus Smoothing Mask. I've used a few products from Chantecaille, including masks, but never this particular one. So I'm quite excited to have something I haven't tried before. So this is an 8ml sample size. Price per ml, it's worth £12.32. And it just says apply a generous layer over clean skin and leave for 3 to 10 minutes. Gently sponge off with lukewarm water, 78.4% natural. First ingredient is Rosa Damascena flower water, so like a natural rose water, which is present in quite a lot of the Chantecaille products, but usually feels like a bit of a luxury when you use their stuff. Next up, we've got a makeup setting spray, and this is from Cooler. It just says SPF 30 organic makeup setting spray with hyaluronic acid, farm to face, plant protection, cruelty-free, vegan, non-GMO, featuring peony leaf, juniper berry and phoenix leaf stem cells, dermatologist tested. And that's about all it says. And it's got one of those like clicky shaky balls in there. This is a 10ml size. It's worth £11.28 price per ml. Love the idea of SPF in a setting spray though. A little bit of extra SPF protection never goes amiss. Next up, and we have got the Super Anti-Aging Eye Cream from Dr. Barbara Sturm, 3.5ml, 0.12 fluid ounce. I personally really like Dr. Barbara Sturm products, even though they are very expensive. So I am actually really excited this is in here. Even though this is like quite small, it's worth £37.33 price per ml because the full size is just that expensive. Let me know if you've tried this. I've tried quite a lot, but I don't think, like I said, I've tried the eye cream, so I'm pretty excited to add it to my routine. Next up, we've got a product from Dr. Dennis Gross, and this is one of their newer launches. I really like this. I also got a sample in some other gift with purchase, and it's the vitamin C I'm using at the moment, and I really like it. So I just think it adds a glow, a little bit goes a long way. It's a brilliant product. So it's this kind of bright orange colour. It's super lightweight. I literally use like 3 drops on my fingertips and just kind of smooth it all over my face, a little bit on my neck, and it just adds that little bit of radiance. I had the odd like little dark spot here, and it just seems to have completely lightened it, and it's gone. So it's done an amazing job. So this is a vitamin C and lactic. So it's 15% vitamin C, firm and bright serum, 7ml or 0.25 fluid ounce. Oh, it actually says use 8 to 10 drops as an all-over treatment on clean, dry skin. I've literally been using like 3 drops and it's been doing a great job. So I think you can use it more sparingly than they say. And literally I have seen results in using 3 drops in the morning. So yeah, I don't know what would happen if I used 8, but maybe I'll give that a try. But this size is actually worth £20 and 6, price per mil. Dr. Dennis Gross just do brilliant products. I haven't met a product of theirs I don't like. They've all been brilliant. So when I saw they had a new vitamin C, I was excited to try it. And like I said, so far I have been loving it. Next up, a product from Spa. This is a fitness shower gel, cleansing shower gel to refresh the body and revitalise the mind. 30ml or 1 fluid ounce. It says create a lather by massaging into damp skin using firm circular movements and breathe in the rejuvenating aromatic before rinsing away. So Spa, pretty much a spa brand, and this is worth £5. I think this might actually be a travel size, I think you can buy it in that size. If not, then it's a price per mil. I can't remember, I worked it out a while ago. But it does say it refreshes the body and revitalises the mind. So it would be great, I guess, being called fitness shower gel if you'd been to the gym, but even if you just want a bit of a wake up in the morning, it would be good for that too. So next up, we get a product from Guerlain. And then also in here, there is a little card that tells us to go to the Guerlain Beauty Hall in Harvey Nichols in Knightsbridge, London, and enjoy a personalised skincare consultation and find the perfect routine for your skin and receive a complimentary deluxe sample. Sadly, I'm nowhere near London, so I probably won't be using that, but it's a nice little touch if you do. This is the products we get from Guerlain. It is the Aber Royale Advanced Youth Watery Oil. Replumps, smooths, illuminates. 5ml, 0.16 fluid ounce. This is what it looks like. It's got these gorgeous little gold dots in there that basically burst upon contact and just add that little bit of extra moisture. Really lovely, lovely serum. I've used it before and I enjoyed it a lot, so I'm happy to have another one of these. It says this advanced youth watery oil is the result of more than 10 years of research dedicated to the repairing powers of honey. And then it goes on and on and on. But basically, it's a really nice kind of anti-aging oil, and this is worth £12.50 in that size. Next up, a sheet mask from Joanna Vargas. This is a Forever Glow anti-aging face mask. A hydrating face mask that helps to firm and smooth the skin to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. One mask, 25ml, 0.9 fluid ounce. Comes like this in this little packet, and this is worth £15. Next up, a moisturiser from Kate Somerville. This is a Total Repair Cream, 10ml, 0.33 fluid ounce. This is actually a travel size, and in this size is actually worth £40. That's what it retails at, so I expect good things. It feels like a really nice gift because it comes in a little box like this, so rather than just being like another sample, it is actually a travel size, the size you can buy. It tells me it's got a peptide and ceramide repair complex. It reduces the look of fine lines and wrinkles, provides instant and long-lasting hydration, and reduces visible redness. So all sounds good. It's also cruelty-free and made in the USA. Next up, a product from Larry King, and this shows up in I don't know how many goodie bags and advent calendars. I must have enough of this product to sort of start my own shop now. I seem to have quite a lot of them. That being said, it's a great product, but I pass a lot of these on because I have so many of them. This is a Social Life for Your Hair, the Satin Finishing Cream, 30ml or 1 US fluid ounce. This supercharged satin finishing cream works with every hair type. Use it to tame anything from a full head of curls to superfine flyaway hair, whether your hair is long or short, straight or curly. It is the ultimate product for everyone. Use it to smooth, define, add shine, texture or tame. It's an everyday hair hero, never be caught without it. It's made in the UK and you do only need the smallest little kind of pea-sized amount and it just works. It is really good. I like it as like a finishing cream type product, and this is worth £12 and this is a travel size. Next up, a little mini lipstick from Laura Mercier, and this is the lipstick I'm wearing right now. It is in the shade 40 New Préféré, and it's the Rouge Essential lipstick. Now, although this is a really kind of wearable day shade, it's obviously not like a bright red, which is quite often the colour they include from this particular brand and line. So you can build it up and it's quite pink. I did find it was quite unforgiving on the lips, so if your lips aren't perfect, and in the winter whose are, and they're getting a bit kind of flaky and stuff, this kind of clings to any dryness, so really unforgiving. Whereas I have some lipsticks that are kind of a bit more forgiving, if that makes sense, like they don't cling as much and they're a bit more, they just look okay even if your lips aren't perfect. With this, your lips need to be in really good condition, which mine aren't at the moment, unfortunately. So up close, I can kind of tell it isn't the best. But the colour itself, I like it. It's probably not a colour I would buy myself. It's just a little bit of a lighter pink than I would normally go for, but nice enough. So that's a 1.4 gram, which is a sample size. Price per ml, it's worth £11.40. Next up, quite a high-end perfume in here. This is by Memo Paris and it is Martha Eau de Parfum. It is the 10ml travel size. I've had this before. It's not a perfume I particularly like. It's another one that's shown up quite a lot in these goodie bags. Possibly even in a previous Harvey Nichols goodie bag. And that's one thing I would say, and it's not exclusive to Harvey Nichols, but when we unbox goodie bags, quite often there are repeats from previous goodie bags and you think, you know, if we've got one goodie bag and we get another goodie bag, give us something different. But anyway, this travel size is worth £50 in this 10ml size, and it says Gaze Starwood, the desert is forgotten, Tube Rose Absolute, and it goes on and on and on. For me, this is quite a strong heady fragrance and just isn't the type that I like, but I think this is one of those Marmite fragrances, you'll either love it or hate it. For me, it really isn't me. But if it's you, this would have been a good goodie bag to get. And then another fragrance, and this one is by Maison Francais Cajun, and it's 724 Eau de Parfum. So this, I think, is their newest perfume. It's in a 5ml size. I don't actually like this either. This actually came in the Harrods fragrance calendar. If you watched me unbox that, if you didn't, I'll put a card here. We actually got this in like the kind of smallest size you can buy, which is like a travel size. It's nice and fresh. It's not something I really dislike, but there's something within the fragrance that just doesn't work for me. Again, obviously lots of people love it. Sadly, I'm just not one of them. It just says made in France, natural spray, and like I said, 5ml or 0.17 fluid ounce, and price per ml, this is worth about £12.85. Next up, little eye mask from MZ Skin. This is the Anti-Pollution Illuminating Eye Mask, Detoxifying and Brightening Hydrogel Eye Masks, 3 grams, 0.10 US fluid ounce. Another one that seems to show up in a lot of goodie bags and stuff. So these are nice high quality under eye masks. They are obviously only a one-time use product, and personally I don't think they're worth what they cost. So this is £17 for a one-off use. I don't get enough of an effect from it to want to spend £17 on one pair of eye masks. So another one where I would say I like to use them when I've got them, but I wouldn't go out and buy them. And next up, a little powder from NARS, and I'm pleased to say it is not the Orgasm Blush and it is not the Laguna Bronzer, which are the two that generally show up if you're getting a NARS product in a goodie bag. This is something different. Yay! So this is the Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder Press. Now it is still tiny, it hasn't got a mirror in the lid, and it is just a completely clear powder to the point where you think it could almost be, you know, like one of those toy products where it's just plastic. It's not, it is actually a real product. But that's what it kind of looks like. It is that clear. It almost looks white actually, but when it buffs down, it does leave just a nice reflection on the skin, as opposed to it looking like a mime or something. I actually do have this in a bigger size. I bought it previously. It's a really good product. I don't know why I messed with this one, but I can throw it in my handbag as a bit of a spare. So it's 1.8 grams, 0.06 ounce. So this is opposite sample. It's worth £5.58 price per ml, but it's a nice one to have because, like I said, it isn't something we often get to try in a sample. So I'm glad we've got something a bit different. Yay, NARS, you did it. Then we've got this little box of towels, facial towelettes, from New Face. There is no plastic in this product. They are 5 individual, dual-sided individual cloths. Prep and glow, exfoliating and hydrating. So these are the sort of thing I will save for travel. So they are basically an individually wrapped little sort of towel, face wipe. There's 5 of them, and it says it's a 2-step dual-sided facial inner cloth that gently removes makeup, dirt, oil and impurities, while the polishing micro dots provide gentle exfoliation to smooth and brighten the skin. These individually wrapped cloths are enriched with hydrating hyaluronic acid, antioxidants and minerals to keep skin looking beautifully radiant and refreshed as part of your at-home routine or on the go. It says it can be used daily or for sensitive skin 2 to 3 times a week. So you use one side to cleanse the skin and then the other side is for your exfoliation. But what I will use these for is when I travel, I like to obviously do my skincare routine and stuff in the morning, but then when I get on the plane, I like to kind of refresh part way through, which these cloths will be perfect for. Then I like go in with more kind of hydrating stuff on top, you know, your oils, your serums, your creams, and just really pack in the moisture. But I feel cleaning my skin partway through a flight, particularly a long haul flight, really helps it. So these you can actually buy in this little pack of 5 for now £9.50. It's cheaper if you buy like a whole lot, but 5 would obviously be plenty for like travel and stuff. So that's something really nice to have included in here. Whenever I've had these cloths before, and they are pretty nice, I've just had like 1. I've never had 5, so I'm happy about that. Next up, we've got some little under eye masks from Patchology. These are the Chill Mode Soothing Cannabis Seed Oil Infused Eye Gels. So they've got cannabis sativa seed oil, reishi extract, and rhodolia extract. So again, under eye masks, just the 1 pair, but these ones only cost £3. So if I compare them to the MZ Skin ones that are £17, I can't say these do much less for the price difference. So personally, if I was buying them myself, I'd probably buy something like these because they do just as good a job as hydrating the under eyes. Like I said, I don't think £17 is worth it for a one-off under eye use. So these are pretty good as well. I definitely recommend Patchology. And then we have got a little glow tonic from Pixi, and this is the standard glow tonic. You've probably seen this before. It's in a 40ml 1.35 fluid ounce size, which I think is a travel size, and this is what it looks like. So this retails at £4 in this 40ml size. You can get like 100ml for like £10, so they're not super duper expensive, but these are really nice as like a gentle exfoliant. So I would use this more than likely during the day. I would probably just do a water cleanse and then wipe over with this. Gives you a little bit of instant brightness to the skin with the glycolic acid and stuff in there, and then it really helps to kind of draw in any serums or anything you put on top of it. Obviously always wear SPF, particularly if you're using like a glycolic acid that's going to sensitize your skin to the sun a little bit. You should be wearing SPF anyway, but this just reminds you that you definitely need to do that. But yeah, it's a nice product for the price, decent enough size to include in here. It just says gently exfoliates and brightens, revealing healthy glowing skin for all skin types, alcohol free, dermatologist tested. Then we've got a gentle makeup remover from Sisley Paris. Sisley make gorgeous products, but oh my days are they expensive. So I've never actually tried the gentle makeup remover because this retails at something stupid like £70 in a full size or something crazy like that, like a crazy amount of money you would just never spend on eye makeup remover, or I wouldn't anyway. But we get a fluid ounce of 30ml in here, which is a pretty decent size. It says gentle, sensory, high performance and rinse-free cleansing lotion, leaves the skin clean and comfortable and the complexion fresh and glowing. I would hope so for the amount this stuff costs. So this sample size is worth £9.40 for 30ml. 300ml would be £94. Please tell me who is spending £94 on makeup remover. We've got a product from Dermalogica. This is a multi-active toner in a travel size 50ml 1.7 fluid ounce. This ultralight toner with moisture binding humectants helps to condition and prep the skin for proper moisture absorption. It's got soothing arnica, balm mint and lavender to refresh the skin, making the spritz ideal for skin hydration after cleansing and throughout the day. Dermalogica is another kind of brand that I've never really got on that well with, if you know what I mean. This I think is quite a well-loved product. It comes in a spray bottle, which I personally like it when things come in a spray bottle. It gives you just like another way of applying it, and this is worth £12 in this size. But like I said, I've just never had that much success with Dermalogica, so it's something I'm a bit like, do I want to use it? Let me know your thoughts if you've tried. Finally in here we've got a product from You Beauty. This is a Sculpt Arm Compound. It's 10ml 0.33 fluid ounce. So this, I believe, is to kind of sculpt the upper arms. It's to apply morning and evening to clean skin all over the arms in an upward circular motion, taking more time to massage on the inner portion and a top loose skin. In the case of sun exposure to arms, follow with SPF. So I've never used this before. I have received it before, but I've never used it because I don't really yet have the issue of feeling like I need to tighten my upper arms. I'm sure I will at some point. Maybe I should put it away for that. But this is worth £7.83 in this 10ml size. Now, I'm not thinking you would probably get massive results from only using it like for the 10ml amount, but I guess maybe it would make some difference. If nothing else, it would moisturise it, wouldn't it, and make everything look a little bit better. So that was the goodie bag. Let me know what you think of this particular collection in the comments underneath. Sorry it's late, like I said, life just gets in the way. Sadly, having a full-time job and a family and everything else, I just don't get to do YouTube as much as I would love to. But it's here in the end, better late than never, eh? So I do appreciate a Harvey Nichols goodie bag. I do think they're really good. There's something about them. They're a little bit more luxe for me than your Space NKs and your Cult Beauty. As much as I like them, I feel like sometimes in Harvey Nichols you just get that little bit extra with like the brands and stuff they include. that's just me. And I really love this little bag. I've got to say, this is one thing I'm quite taken with. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I would love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.